Technology in motion. Witness the power of modern engineering in action as machines conquer challenges. From cutting-edge precision to raw strength, this is innovation at its peak. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Let's dive right in. Wow, this guy is completely fearless. Even someone with no experience cutting trees can see how risky this is. No one should ever attempt this. It's just insane. I could go on and on about why. This was an accident waiting to happen. The notch is off. The tie-in point is way too low. This is why you call in a pro. This guy is clearly improvising. No helmet, no rigging. The limb was tied off incorrectly, presenting a small challenge. And the chainsaw seems to be a bit unreliable. Probably a cheaper model. Yeah, obviously skilled professionals. Not many can add ventilation and build an external stairway to the attic as quickly as this. Tree trimming at heights is serious business. You need the proper equipment, accurate tree assessment, and a head for heights. But teamwork is key. Even the most skilled climber relies on their team for safety and support. In Germany, and it was incredible. These guys were working in extreme weather conditions, but they had all the right tools and technology to get the job done. It really highlights how advanced our technology has become. Seriously, nobody wants to find themselves in a situation like this. We've got a hollow tree on our hands, folks. That means we need to proceed with extreme caution. There are a lot of unknowns here, so let's make sure we have a solid plan and all the right tools before we make the first cut. Looking for a stump grinder that's as tough as it is efficient? Look no further. This excavator attachment features a direct transmission system for optimal power and speed. While it's durable tungsten, teeth make easy work of any stump. Maneuverability no problem. This grinder swings side to side, eliminating stumps wherever they are. You know, it's funny. We think we're so smart with our gadgets and gizmos, but Mother Nature always has the last laugh. She's full of surprises, that's for sure. Keeps us on our toes. So, we've got quite a situation here. This logger really knows his craft. He's got the skills and experience to back it up. But today, luck just isn't on his side. It really makes you think. Maybe he's pushing his luck a little too far. Things are definitely getting tense here. All right, everyone, gather round. You've got to see this incredible invention. I'm sure some of you will want to get your hands on it, probably as soon as possible. Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire. Storm Sandy really did a number on this tree, leaning it precariously and making it a hazard. Felling it safely was a challenge, and it highlights why respecting the power of trees is so important. Man, this really shows you gotta be careful out there and never get too cocky, you know. Always respect the situation. The Euro for 3.220 faced a real challenge with unsuitable tires and no central tire inflation for that terrain. But the driver's skill prevailed, proving that experience and determination can overcome equipment limitations in tough situations. Man, this guy needs to listen to his wife more. At least she knows this stuff is dangerous. Hey folks, check this out. This is some serious tree work happening here. Now, I want you to pay close attention to what this logger is doing. Notice the way he's making those cuts. That's not just random chopping. That's precision work, folks. He's thinking several steps ahead, anticipating how the tree will fall. It's a real nail biter, isn't it? What do you think is gonna happen next? Trees, man, they're like, surprise, I'm falling this way. You never really know what they're gonna do. Man, I've spent hours fighting with stumps in my yard, but this tractor, it just made that stump look like a weed. This Deutz Fahr Agritron, with its 203 horsepower engine, is a beast. Anyone else feeling jealous right now? Drop A1 in the comments if this video blew your mind. Your support is what drives our creativity. This tree was a real danger, engulfed in flames and leaning dangerously over the road. Its imminent collapse could block the road or cause a disaster. Immediate removal was the only option to ensure safety for the public's well-being. This wild contraption was built by an old farmer out in Durton, New South Wales, Australia. He grows vegetables and melons, and he says he can harvest 100 tons a day with this machine. Whether that's true or not, you've got to admit, this machine is really impressive. This road is truly a powerhouse. Any logger will tell you this terrain is a nightmare, but not for this tough truck. With skilled driving and raw power, it powers through this muddy climb. And wow, that engine sounds incredible, doesn't it? Have you ever wondered what it takes to build a road through the wilderness? It's a fascinating process, full of unexpected challenges. Clearing the trees alone is a huge effort, and hauling those massive logs out of the mountains. This video takes you right into the heart of the action, as a new work road is carved through the forest. Listen closely and you'll hear the saws crunch, biting into a stump, the shovels thud against the rock, and the creaks and groans of heavy equipment. It's a symphony of sounds that tells the story of human determination, meeting the raw power of nature. Ever wonder how they keep power lines clear? Well, check this out. This is the Rocco Morbark T71 aerial trimmer, and it's a real game changer, like a giant mechanical arm that can trim trees with incredible accuracy. But here's the really cool part. It can move in all sorts of ways, like a crab. Seriously, it can turn on a dime. It's perfect for working in those narrow corridors where power lines run. Pretty neat, huh? The Pezzolato TLA15 is a high-production firewood processor designed for optimal efficiency. Key features include a 1,500mm diameter disc blade, capable of processing logs up to 590mm in diameter. The TLA15 system uses a 3-machine configuration to achieve a production capacity of 570 cubic meters, or 160 bulk quarts per day. This system is perfect for large-scale firewood and charcoal operations, where maximizing throughput is essential. In the aftermath of the Hakkasan flood, forestry experts played a crucial role in mitigating damage and facilitating recovery. Their expertise in hydrology and geomorphology enabled them to efficiently identify critical drainage points and remove debris, obstructing natural water flow. This intervention minimized further erosion and facilitated the restoration of the ecosystem's equilibrium by strategically clearing debris and restoring natural drainage channels. These experts significantly reduced the impact of the flood on the local environment and infrastructure. The 1470G harvester equipped with the H-15 head features intelligent boom control and a 360-degree rotating cab for optimal operator visibility and control. This configuration enhances productivity, even in challenging terrain, including snow-covered environments. The advanced control systems and telematics capabilities ensure maximum uptime and efficiency. This machine is really a beast. Check this out. This stump grinder is amazing. It's super effective, environmentally friendly, and so easy to use. Clear those stumps in a flash with minimal mess. You'll be amazed how quickly you can transform your land. Ever milled a log this big? We're talking 5 feet to inches in diameter. But this giant log threw them a curveball. They were using our cut roll, cut drop technique when suddenly, bam, saw clutch failure. But like any good woodsman, they had a backup, the legendary Style 0, 9-0. It was a battle of man and machine against nature, and in the end, they prevailed. Stick around to see the dramatic finish. The production of red cedar shakes involves harvesting Western red cedar Doucha placota from sustainably managed forests in British Columbia. The logs are then transported to a mill in Maple Ridge, where skilled artisans utilize splitting and resawing techniques. This process yields shakes with a naturally textured surface and varying thicknesses, contributing to the unique aesthetic and enhanced weather resistance of cedar shake roofs. Incredible! This Fiat 80-90 is a force of nature. Witness its awesome power as it conquers the most challenging terrain. This video will leave you speechless. Prepare to be amazed by the sheer capability of this forestry machine. Ever tried dropping a tree? It's a wild ride. You can plan all you want, but in the end, that tree is gonna do what it wants. Guess in the end, we still can't beat Mother Nature, huh? Imagine this, a snowy wilderness, towering pines, and a helicopter buzzing through the air, carrying massive logs. It's a real thing. Winter logging by air is a fascinating dance between man and machine against harsh nature. Pretty cool, huh? Glulam, or glued laminated timber, represents a cutting-edge engineered wood product manufactured by bonding layers of dimensional lumber. With high-strength adhesives, Glulam offers exceptional structural performance. The process involves selecting premium lumber and then precision bonding under immense pressure. This results in a product with superior strength-to-weight ratios compared to traditional lumber, allowing for longer spans and unique architectural designs. It's a sustainable and aesthetically pleasing material, ideal for modern construction. In the Austrian Alps near Aston, a dedicated team led by Christoph Brandstetter, severe weather events over the past 2 years. Their work involves advanced forestry techniques, geotechnical stabilization of slopes. This multifaceted approach is crucial. The project exemplifies best practices in post-disaster recovery, ensuring long-term resilience and public safety. The WAY SC850 Pro. And the best part, minimal ground disturbance. It's a game changer for anyone in forestry or construction. Trust me, you have to see it to believe it. Man, big storms like that are always a nightmare. It's lucky that tree only hit the shed. This might not be the flashiest tool available, but it's definitely one of the most dependable. It's been around for years, and for good reason. It's safe, effective, and simple to use. What more could you ask for? Whoa, now that's impressive. Driving up those hills with that load, that's not an easy task. That driver really knows what he's doing, and that truck is a beast. Plays a vital role in the region's timber industry. This small yet busy town is a key transportation hub where important roads meet. Its strategic location makes San Rosendo a critical link in the logging supply chain, facilitating timber and related products movement. It's got the power and the durability you need to get the job done, day in and day out. The harvester head is particularly impressive. It can handle even the biggest trees with ease. The controls are intuitive and responsive, which makes a big difference when you're working long hours. Overall, it's a reliable and efficient machine that's worth considering if you're in the market for a new harvester. These drivers exhibit a remarkable level of skill and an iron will. It takes a special kind of courage to face such risks on a daily basis. Their dedication to this challenging profession deserves our respect. But the Raver WD-14, it handles massive logs any wood type you throw at it, and the optical detection system is spot on. Smooth speed control, minimal downtime. This machine is a real workhorse if you're serious about sawmill efficiency. The Raver WD-1400 is the way to go. This is a textbook example of high lead logging, a method designed for efficient timber extraction. On steep slopes, the large yarder acts as a central hub, pulling logs uphill. Using a network of cables and pulleys, it's a powerful, adaptable technique that provides access to challenging terrain that would otherwise be unreachable for traditional ground-based logging. By centralizing processing at the landing, they can improve efficiency while minimizing impact on the surrounding environment. Alright folks, let's get into it. This PRP58W is a real game changer in the sawmill industry. We're talking about a machine capable of handling logs up to 30 feet long and nearly 17 inches in diameter. That kind of capacity means serious production, and with a potential output of 25 to 30 cubic meters per day. Firewood lovers, gather around. Let me introduce you to the ultimate wood splitting machine. Notice how smoothly it operates, with no jamming or struggling. It can handle logs up to 5 meters long and cuts them into perfectly sized pieces for your stove. And for those larger logs, the cone splitter makes quick work of them. Splitting would just get so much easier. When it comes to high-volume waste processing, the Comptech Crambo 6000 is in a class of its own. The Caterpillar C18 engine delivers an impressive 600 horsepower, providing the torque needed to tackle even the toughest materials. The dual-shaft shredding system, with powerful teeth, can handle everything from green waste to construction debris. And with the ability to adjust the output size, this machine offers incredible versatility for a wide range of applications. See how they've distributed the weight. This is crucial for maintaining stability, especially with a load like this. Notice the long-haul tractor, paired with a Euro-style truck bed. It's not your typical setup, but it makes perfect sense for versatility. Clearly, the setup isn't meant for carrying timber through snow. Its true purpose is on the trails. When I had to clear out a bunch of trees, like this overgrown lot, it was a real jungle out there. But every tree seemed to have a mind of its own. There was this one stubborn oak that just refused to fall the way I wanted it to. It was a real battle of wills. Now, folks, logging is a tough business. You're dealing with Mother Nature at her most, raw and unpredictable. Experienced operators know that. Terrain can be a major factor. Is it a steep slope? Are there hidden obstacles? Then you've got weather conditions like rain, snow, ice, all impacting traction and visibility. And of course, the equipment itself is critical. A well-maintained truck and a skilled operator are essential for safe operations. Any weak link in that chain can spell trouble. Notice how the Komatsu 89, that 20-ton capacity isn't just a number. It's the difference between a productive day and a standstill, and the comfort ride system. That's not a luxury. It's an essential feature for operators during long hours in freezing temperatures. Is about more than just raw power. It's about the synergy of technology and operator well-being. Let's talk about the Husqvarna 3905 XP, a beast of a chainsaw that's built for the pros. The way it tore through that log in the video, absolute magic. It's got power, precision, and an ergonomic design that keeps your hands happy. During long jobs, if you're serious about forestry, this tool is ready to work as hard as you do. Alright, chainsaw fans, it's time for a head-to-head battle. We've got the MS661 going up against the MS500i. Who you got your money on? Stick around and see if you're right. You think you've seen log splitters? Think again. The pets. A lot of the SP60.60 isn't just a splitter. It's a combined machine. It cuts logs up to 600 millimeters in diameter and splits them up to 700 millimeters. And get this, it delivers a whopping 20 tons of splitting force. It can be powered by an 18.5 kilowatt electric motor or a 60 horsepower tractor. This machine is a game changer. On this private land, they're using a top-notch setup, an MHA chipper, a Fendt 1040 Vario tractor, and an Eschelbuck Viber 9.2. These machines work together like a dream team, making short work of tree removal and cleanup. They're all about speed and efficiency, without harming the environment. What do you think of that kind of power? Whoa, check out the size of that thing. The way it just effortlessly grabs those logs. It's mind-blowing. I mean, seriously. It's like a giant picking up toothpicks. This unloading machine in Mississippi. It's truly a sight to behold. We've all seen tough situations, but this was a real challenge. A fully loaded log truck deeply embedded. The available resources were limited to a classic. Now, these machines have a reputation for robust performance, but the scenario tested its limits. Through meticulous application of traction, leverage, and likely some skilled maneuvering, the extraction was ultimately successful, demonstrating the enduring capability of well-maintained equipment in demanding conditions. I've seen these feller bunchers in action up close, in the forests of Western Oregon, and they're truly an impressive sight. They move with incredible precision and power, felling trees in mere seconds. It's a real testament to modern forestry innovation. Seeing the logs stacked and ready for transport gives you a true sense of the scale of this industry. Even during the harsh Siberian winter, the timber industry in Tomsk's Pervomaysky district, logging trucks laden with freshly filled timber, brave the snow and ice, ready to conquer the treacherous roads. Witness the life cycle of a Douglas fir forest. In action, this video takes you to Cheshire, Oregon, where a 38-year-old forest planted in 1984 is now undergoing its first harvest. It's a fascinating look at how these magnificent trees are transformed into lumber, chips, and pulp, each destined for different industries. Truly a testament to sustainable forestry practices. This video demonstrates a controlled burn technique for stump removal by creating an internal combustion chamber and managing airflow. The stump is essentially consumed from within. This method offers a time-efficient and labor-saving alternative to traditional excavation, particularly for large or deeply rooted stumps. It's crucial to note that safety precautions and local regulations must be adhered to when employing this approach. You know how people say don't judge a book by its cover? Well, that totally applies to this log. It's rough and rugged on the outside, but the inside is just beautiful. Oh, and by the way, every time this guy reaches for the wood, it startles me, really gives me a scare. Now this, my friends, is what I call a wood splitter. The box wedge hickory series, with its 42-ton cylinder and 48 GPM hydraulic system, turns tough jobs into pure pleasure. Imagine slicing through those hefty logs with the grace of a seasoned lumberjack. That's the magic of the 6-way wedge. It's not just power, it's finesse. Thank you for watching. We truly appreciate you taking the time to watch our video all the way to the end. Your support means a lot to us. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. By subscribing to Heavy Tech Zone, you'll never miss out on our latest episodes and exciting updates. Stay tuned for more amazing content, and thank you for being a part of our journey.